Right, obviously I've taken the door off, and I was going to leave this little bit down here, but I'm intrigued to find out what's underneath it. Well, I've got pretty much a good idea, pretty big holes. That's what I'll do. I'll just chisel this little bit of fiberglass off. Obviously it's a fantastic repair there. A little bit of paint, you'd never know it's fitted underneath, would you? Just a small hole there. I'll just drill that out while I'm here. Might as well make the most of it. It's crazy when you sort of think about it. You've got a car that's sort of 3 years old, needs an MOT, make sure it's roadworthy. You get a car like this was it 50 odd years old, it's MOT exempt? I think really the old cars, they're the ones that actually need looking for. Come off easy. Right, shall I have a go at doing this bit here? That's what I need to know. I know it's going to be a big hole, so I'll just go for it. What's that? Not that. Like a piece of steel inside. That's probably why there's a gap between here and the door then. Makes a lot of sense now. Pretty cool, eh? Well, this bit here, I can see it now. Let me just move the camera around, I'll show you. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right under here, there's loads of pop rivets. I'll drill that one out, it's probably not need drilling it because I don't think it's attached to anything. Come on, yep. Where if I go? Yeah, that's what the problem was. Yeah. I'm going to change it. Obviously, I'm going to change the seal anyway, so it's not a big issue. Ah, still watching then, not getting too bored. As you're probably aware, I'm quite new to this video making on YouTube. I've made probably about 30 odd videos, and they all seem to be slightly different and different formats. I did try putting a little bit of music on, and obviously you guys said it didn't like it. I've been on a video editor now, and I know I can turn the volume down, so that's, anyway, so that's one thing. If you do like my videos, it'd be fantastic if you subscribe and maybe leave a comment and give me a like. If you don't like the videos, that's okay as well. Just put it in the comments to say what you don't like about it. And if there's something I could do better, I'll give it a go. Right, I've ordered the repair panel for this door, because obviously, I don't know if you can see on there. You see on there? That's all filler down there. Right way around this filler. There's some looks like some scabby bits there. So I think the repair panel comes sort of round here like this somewhere. It goes down there. It goes down there or not. And then there's another piece that goes across. Can't quite remember how that bit goes. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some marks on there so that when I cut all this bottom off, hopefully, I'll put it back in the same place. So what I'll probably do to start off with just, so I don't reckon it's going to come up that high. It's supposed to come up to about there somewhere, I reckon. So I just drew for a line down here. Must remember not to rub this off. Yep. See that up. What I can do some lines across, just for reference. From there. It's 130. Line down there. But don't rub this off. There. That point there. Double check that. 130. I'll do another one back here somewhere. And then about there. That is 125, which is quite good. 25. Oh, door key still. Alright, just double check that. 125. Well, that was a nice repair, wasn't it? There's a bit of galvanised steel. Alright, so what do you want to do now? I think I need to make that back piece. Because obviously I've got the skin going over here like this. Right, I've just got the bits from Clayton's, or obviously for the pair of the bottom of the door. When I first looked at them, they looked alright, but they're actually terrible. Absolutely terrible now. I don't know if you can see this edge here. Looks like someone's just hit it with a hammer. It needs to be rolled. So we'll see if I can dress that up a little bit. I know sometimes you have to sort of play around with them to make them fit, but these are disgusting now. Absolutely disgusting. Well, I didn't have much of a choice because I couldn't do it myself. So that piece there, so you can see it, I'm going to have to cut that out. All I'm going to do at the moment, I'm just going to lay them on there very roughly. That's all I can do. That's going to be a bit down like that. I'm just going to mark them out, and then I'm going to take them outside and grind the paint off. This bit's pretty much the same. Obviously it's too long, I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. It's too long there. I suppose I've got to fettle them a little bit to make them fit, but I did expect them to be a little bit better on this. So then again, just mark across here. Do a little wiggle in that. That's where I've got to grind it off. I'm going to have to remark these. Obviously I'm going to grind that line off and take me date and line off. So that's it, pretty much it. So see you outside then. Well, I've done one piece of the door. Managed to get this piece in. It isn't actually particularly that good fit. I just sort of dressed all the edges up and all sorts, but that's pretty much what it is. It's got to go up that way a little tiny bit, because from there I made the line was 200, and that is 198. So I've just got to bang it up a little bit. So I might have to just take a little bit off that lip. So that bit's okay. I had to cut this piece here off because I made it oversized. Right, the other piece is here. This is a terrible fit, absolutely bloody terrible. I thought it might have been a bit closer. It didn't even have a curve on it properly, so I sort of bend it over my knee a little bit to get it in. Now it's sort of going to go something like that, but I can't get this piece here. It's got to go up. So I measured it should be 125. I can't get it up far enough, so it goes up. That's 127. So I've got a couple of mil. So right, almost like a final fit. So this piece there I'm quite happy with now. I've got a bit of a bigger gap than I anticipated, but it is what it is at the moment. Can't do anything about that. So the measurement there is 200. The measurement there is 200. It needs to come that way just a little tiny bit. So that panel there is pretty good at the moment. This other panel, just move you around a bit. Well, the other panel is fitting a lot better now. I cut that corner piece off like I said just a minute ago. This measurement here, 125, is spot on. It's spot on the money, that is. Because this bit here doesn't matter because that goes onto the sill, but this bit here goes onto the back panel, back quarter. So that the line there's got to match up. This edge here needs a strain because it's, well, it's just terrible. That's the way it's been made. We've got to straighten that edge right up. There's a big lump there. I suppose it's supposed to be there. So the measurements across here, these are the measurements I made first of all, for the original wing, the original door, sorry. So that's 125, that's 130 from there to there. It's bang on 130. That should be 160-ish. It's a little bit out. Part of these got to be the curve, because there is a bit of a gap on the back there. And the final one, which is 300, is about a millimetre out. that one there I don't think is that important. They can't see it, can you? Let's put it down a bit. This one here isn't really that important because that matches the sill. So the plan is now what I'm going to do, I'll mark this out at the back there. I'm going to cut the door skin out and try fitting this. So I think if you do, if you put something like that in, as it sort of turns, you can start cutting into the other piece. But, well, I think because it's a smaller diameter, hopefully this should be alright. I don't know if you could be able to see it from there. Well, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit now. What I've done, this is the bit I've cut out. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, all this like undersealy stuff, like bitumistic stuff they poured down there. It's pretty well coated apart from the bottom bit they didn't do. The downside to it all, under this bottom edge where I'm going to weld, is full of this gunky stuff. So what I've done, I've actually used a blow lamp. Which is a little, it's over there somewhere. Maybe one of these little things. I didn't film it actually, but I turned it over the other side and I managed to get this lamp right inside it and melt it all off. I use a scraper. I've got most of it off now, so all I want to do now is clean the edge up with a bit of grit paper. I did notice underneath there's a little tiny burr, so all I'm going to do now is go all the way along it, clean it all up, then I'm going to reposition the panels and see what they like. Well, I've cleaned it all up at the moment. It's fairly cleanish. all this rust and that, I'm actually going to treat it before I weld it all on anyway. Now I'm just going to try the panels on. I know this one's okay. It's the other one I've got to... Well, I made a bit of a mistake actually. I'm just trying to fill back into this door, the bottom of the door. I've done all these bits all around here. This bit here I made a bit of a mistake because I forgot that this lip here, it's very easy. That lip there has to be banged down, same as that one. And what I did, I made a piece to go in here. Very simple. That piece there goes in there. But I actually put a return on it, which is like a little right angle bend, which you didn't actually need. But for last night I was sort of looking at it very closely and I thought, oh, I made it all wrong. So what I've done now, I made another little piece to go in there now, with a nice tight fit. I just welded these little pieces on. So this piece here, I find it hard to hold, so what I've done, put a little tack on it. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm just going to put that in there like that. Well, you can't really see it from my hand anyway. Put that piece in there like that, somehow. and I'm going to tack it this here to the bottom. Right, this is the final bit of welding. I've tacked it all the way down here. It's taken me about an hour or so. I've been sort of tacking it and letting it cool. I've used an airline. Well, I don't know if you can see on the camera now, but these little black lines are where I've just got to put some more tacks. And when I've done that, I just grind it off, then I can fill it. So that's pretty much it. So let's get on with it. Right, so I can make a big deal of this. Right, it's time to do a bit of filling. I've just bought some eyes upon fiberglass stuff. It's a brand new can. I've taken one little scoop out of it. That was the level it's at. There. So it's about 1/3 full. Very disgusting, isn't it? I suppose if it was the right size, then I'm going to buy it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this fine strands fiberglass up. I'm going to put some polyester resin with it, make it nice and watery. I actually got the idea off of Bad Chad. I don't know if anybody watches Bad Chad, but his bodywork is actually really good. He takes a lot of shortcuts, and the shortcuts are really good because it saves a lot of time. Once I've mixed all that up, I'll put a bit of hardener in it. So I can actually use it again. Right, I'm going to use this big one. Right, wish me luck. I think this is probably going to take a couple of coats, I think. I don't think you could see what I was doing then, could you? Move it around a little bit. Oh. I think it can take a couple of coats, so. What's happened there? Shouldn't have gone there. Well, I've given this section here a quick rub down. I didn't video because it's quite boring, but you can see, I'm no expert, don't get me wrong, but you can see by just a quick rub down, you get the highs and lows. There's a low there, that's a high, obviously that's a low. So I think there must have been a big dent in there, which I wasn't aware of. So what I'm going to do is give this another little skim. The rest of the filler I've got left over, I'm going to start building up on this side. So there's a good chance I might have to make some more.